People don't think twice about asking a friend for a recommendation when they're choosing a restaurant, so why shouldn't that apply when they're looking for a doctor? Well, that's the theory behind Doctify, an online service aiming to connect doctors and patients, enabling the latter to search, compare and book an appropriate health specialist in under 60 seconds. It's just lined up an investment from Amadeus Capital, one of the world's leading tech investors, and here to tell me more about it is Oliver Thomas. He's the chief executive. So I guess the first question is, how much of Amadeus sunk into your business?
So we are a private business. We don't disclose how much we raised in this round, but we closed our Series A round 2 weeks ago, and the mandate is really to grow the business aggressively in the UK and possibly international next year.
But this is a big, big deal for you. I mean, Amadeus don't put many investments into UK tech firms, do they?
They don't, but they're very selective, and that's why we feel very good about their investment. And this is a very strong mandate on getting Doctify across. And let me tell you, Doctify is a really simple idea, and there's no reason why there's no platform in the UK that connect patients with doctors. The idea of Doctify is that you go on the website or an app, you look for any specialist, you put in the specialist in the search box, and you get basically all the transparency, the specialist that you're looking for near you, and the online availability. So you book that, as you said, in less than 60 seconds.
How do the doctors feel about that? I mean, I've seen this, it's said that you're the Uber for doctors. I mean, does that not commodify doctors? Are they a bit sniffy about that?
Well, we want to put any labels on it, but we are, doctors are very fond of this. I mean, the key thing for them is really show themselves, creating the transparency for the patient, and really empowering the patient to make an informed choice. And this is something that there's no transparency. Let's say, Ian, you want to go to a doctor, you feel sick, a cough. Let's say tonight, you have to wait till tomorrow to book an appointment. That appointment probably will happen in a couple of days, in a week, when you really want it now. So you go on Doctify.
You obviously know my GP, yes.
Yeah, GP or any specialist. So you just go on Doctify, and you look for that doctor. We match you up with any available doctor at the moment in the location that you would like to see him.
And how much do you charge for this? What's your cut of the transaction, if you like?
So this is completely free for patients. The doctors pay a membership fee to be part of Doctify, but it's completely free for patients.
What about the NHS, the position of the NHS? I mean, are you competing with the NHS, and do doctors get in hot water with the NHS if they participate?
We are not competing with NHS. We're in conversation with NHS. We want to engage with NHS. We are right now working in the private market, but we really want to work with NHS, and we are in conversation with it. Most of our doctors, more than 90% of doctors, also work within NHS. So that means that if you have an NHS appointment, you can also go on Doctify and make some research about the doctor you have an appointment with.
And what about privacy and patient records and so forth? How much of that actually is transferred electronically?
So right now we don't store any private data of our patients or of our doctors. So this is at the moment very transparent. Just to book an appointment, compare it, make some research about the doctors, and just make that facility. So we are right now a marketplace for those appointments. In the future, we do see that patients should have basically the power of having the medical records, but this is not what we are not now.
All right, Oliver Thomas from Doctify, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for joining me.